Well, howdy there, folks. This is your host, ID Jester. Welcome back to Inside the Crease Hockey by Inside Sports Games. If you want to find out more information about this game, definitely check out my first video. We talked about the game and the website, and you can download this trial version yourself and give it a whirl. Make sure it runs, but definitely, think this is a game worthy of having you spend some time and investing in it and trying it out for yourself. I find it very interesting. There's a few minor nitpicky things. It's just personal preferences and such. Again, it does come with sound effects and everything. It doesn't, I got the sound effects turned off just because I don't, they seem to be a little loud when I'm trying to talk. But pretty cool sound effects as well. Kind of gets you into the hockey mood, when you're doing the face-offs. It has the little hockey thing. So what I'm going to do in this episode, we've been going really slow. We've been talking about things. So basically, to play this game and play it really fast, all you have to do is look at this middle section, and then just look at the numbers in green and compare the results. And you can do that in just like a second or two. And then if the defense did not make the play, then all you have to do is read this and go to number 27. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go a little bit faster now. I'm going to show you how fast you can do it. With the when you're just playing by yourself and you're not talking and kind of describing the action and explaining how things operate. When we get to a section that maybe we haven't looked at so far yet, I will stop and talk about it. But this will be kind of an example of things. So what I'll do is I'll be like 5 and 3, no, because I'll look at this number and I'll either go yes or no. Yes, they did it, or no, they didn't do it. So I'll be like, no, and then I'll go 27, and I'll tell you what happens. So I'll say 27 pass. And then, for the next one that comes up, I'll be like, yes or no, and then I'll click on the button like that. Okay? Just to kind of give you an example of, how fast you can do this. So we're going to no, and it looks like 27 is a pass. This is a yes, so a defense. This is a goalie recovers. Okay, so sometimes on a loose puck, you'll have an actual or dump in. You'll instead of having a results comparing different players and stuff. In this case, actually, the goalie recovered it and left it behind for the right defenseman. So the goalie grabbed the dump in and he left it for the left defense. So there's no check. So we're just going to tell him that Brad Stewart grabbed the puck. So 4 higher, no. 5 is shot 3, blocked. Yes, it is blocked. Now we're going to have a test, and it looks like this player wins. We're going to go to auto lines here. All right, dump in at 8, no. 34 is a great pass from Melkin. He's going to 29, which is a wide by Hal Gill. Loose puck. So looks like Rafalski grabs it. 11 or higher, no. 38 is a pass. 12 or higher, no. 36 is a pass. 1 or higher, yep. So Melkin hits it. Offensive, he gets +4. So Kunitz gets the puck. Penalty, if any defender, okay, so again, we'll have to talk about this one really quick. So sometimes when you do a penalty check, you're going to check all the players. In this case, if any of them have a result of 12 or higher, and that's pretty high, then it's a penalty. You can see none of them do have that. So it's just going to be a 34 pass. 2 or higher, it's a hit by Cronwell. Possible injury. Okay, so we have not had this either yet. So sometimes you'll have a possible injury, and we're just going to say okay, and a new chart's going to come up. When a new chart comes up, who is that on? Visitor right wing. So Bill Garrett. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at this number. It's going to generate a random number. In this case, it generated number 21. 21 down here, you're going to look to see if his penalty rating his injury rating is yes, I believe you look at the penalty rating and his penalty rating is, I apologize. I had this come up the other day, and I'm trying to remember exactly how we. All right, so let's just take a look at the wonderful example here of the injury and make sure I'm doing this right, because line changes, strategies, injuries. All right. All players, when you flip a flat card, refer only to the number in the penalty section. So 1 through 38. Compare this number to, all right, so that was the number we got, was the number from 1 to 38. Compare this number to the player's injury rating. If the number is less than the injury rating, then use the right column. Okay. So his injury rating, actually that's what this number is up here. The result that it gave us was a 21, which would have been a game. But it's not. It's only, I believe his injury rating is a 2. Let's just make sure I did that right. When the injury flip and refer to only the number in the penalty section, compare this number to the player's injury rating. If the number is less than the injury rating, use the right column. If the penalty number is greater than or equal to the number on the injury, a possible pop-up will appear. The random number will be displayed. If you check on the chart to see if an injury has occurred, to determine which player to make the injury, click the. Okay, so I think we did that right. I don't believe there's an injury, so no injury, which results in a. I think I have to. Nope, maybe I don't. So it results in a loose puck. So all that, checking everything, will result in a loose puck. So we can click the loose puck button here. So in this case, there is no check. It just goes to visitor left wing. Sorry. Now we're going to change lines. I'm just going to auto that because I think the computer actually does a really good job of randomizing. We got line 1 versus and defense pair 2 versus line 4 defensive pair 1. So you're not going to have this 1-1, 1-1, 2-2, 2-2, 3-3, 3-3. Oops, and this. Okay, so penalty if 2 or higher, and it is. So we have to check and see what number 8 is. Number 8 is a giveaway, so the penalty happens immediately. So there is no delayed call in this. So we have a penalty. And this is number 30, a double minor. Fortunately, I believe, I'm going to have to check this again because I've never had that result come up so far. Let's go to the penalty section. Breakaway assist penalty. Okay, it does nothing specific about double minor. Okay, good. So because it's a 30 double minor, I believe that 30 should be his in between his 1 to 28, and it does not fall in the 1 to 28, so there is no penalty. So it's a penalty check, number 30. Again, I'm not a super expert at this yet, but I understand the basic concepts and I understand, everything. It's just a couple times you get these results and you're just not 100% sure. I believe the 30 is the result we have to look at here, and this would be the penalty would be a double minor, but in this case we don't have that, so it's interesting that it highlights his as well. All right, we are just going to, I'm not sure how to actually do this, so I'm just going to go loose puck and let's just move on, okay? 6 and 7, defensive left wing gets his +6, so he's going to have a 12. So Zetterberg takes it, force a dump. He does force a dump. Offensive +4, defensive +4. So Datsuk is going to win it. Loose puck, and he did not make it. Number 19 is a shot 1. Blocked. No, it's not. He got a 93, which is a left wing, and we're going to start again with a new pass. We're going to auto line, bring in some new players here. And even though, it's only been like a minute and 20 seconds, but that makes more sense to me in real hockey. Pass. Do you have a 4 or higher? No, you do not. Number 19 is another pass. Do you have a 2 or higher? You do. So it's a loose puck situation. And offensive left wing +3. So he's going to get that because of the +3. And now we have another penalty check. It is not a penalty. So we look at number 26. We do another pass. We're going to change lines. Yep, these guys were out there for a good 50 seconds, or 40 seconds or whatever, so we'll do that. Interception, if you guys have 8. No, you only have 7, so 24 is another giveaway. With breakaways, we haven't talked about breakaways yet, so let's slow down and take a look at this. So you notice we don't actually read the mental section here for the breakaways. This basically gives you a breakdown. If breakaway, then breakaway, otherwise you click on pass. So what you do for the breakaways is you look at the top one, and you're going to check that on whatever player is. So in this case, sometimes it will say, does the center have a breakaway of 4 or higher? So in this case, breakaway is this number right here. So let's say this one said left wing breakaway 3 or higher. If it did, then we would click on the breakaway. We would have a breakaway situation. And since he doesn't make it, sometimes they just don't. Sometimes it comes up and says no breakaway. So in case we had a chance for a breakaway, but there is no breakaway. Sometimes you'll get a result. Sometimes you get an automatic, whatever. So this middle section just basically tells you if there is a breakaway, click on the breakaway. Otherwise, just click on pass. So if another breakaway comes up, you know what I'm doing. So we're just going to pass. Do you have a 6 or higher? No. So we look at 25, which is another pass. We're going to look at a 6. No. 23 is another pass. Penalty, if anybody's got a 16. No. So it's a 22. 22 is a shot 1. There is no defense. It comes right in on goal. 25 is a rebound. Rebound goes to straight up matchup. So it looks like Flippula grabs the loose puck. Do you have a takeaway of 1? Yes, you do. You took it away. Forced jump, if you got a 5. No, you do not. Number 2, we got a good shot by Kunitz. Shot 5. It's blocked if you have a 6 or higher. You do not have a 6. Shot is number 4. If it would have been all the way up to number 30, it would have been a goal. Folks, Chris Kunitz. I can't do it as well as the computer does it. Sorry, folks. But Chris Kunitz breaks this score tie here with a goal. Beautiful shot. We can actually look and see. Chris Kunitz, Hal Gill had the takeaway, so he's going to be at the only assist. So good job, Hal Gill. And we have now Chris Kunitz from Hal Gill. I believe that is all, because Flippula had the puck before him. So, again, not every single pass is simulated in the game, but I think we'll just go by plays to determine who had the assists and stuff. All right, so it's 2-1 Pittsburgh. 6:20 left in the second period. And we'll auto lines here and do the face-off. All right, so we have a 5. So it looks like right wing's going to take the face-off here versus Sidney Crosby. Kicked out is a visitor, so Crosby actually gets kicked out, who would have won the face-off, 5 versus 8, but he gets kicked out. So we're going to roll another face-off here. And Pittsburgh doesn't have anybody else to put in, so basically they have nobody. So they have no result. They have a 0 result. And now Daniel Cleary gets kicked out because both players get kicked out, so they have no one kicked out on their side. Cleary gets kicked out, but fortunately for Detroit, they're smart enough to have a backup. So right now we have a 0 or nobody versus a 4, and we got to do our third face-off card. So interesting enough, we have a 4 versus a 0, but we have a +9 situation. So Pittsburgh has a 0 +9. So somebody here on Pittsburgh took the face-off and won it, and it goes to the right defenseman. Wow. Right defenseman. So looks like Rob Scuderi there, and he's going to start the playoff and change lines. Yeah, these players have only been on the ice a little bit, but it's getting towards the end of the period. We'll make a quick line change here. Interception if you have 11 or higher. Man, that is really hard to get. I mean, really, really hard to get. So basically, no. We're looking at a 28, so that's another pass. That's a no. 36 is a pass. We have, again, penalties, 20 or higher. No, I mean, everybody's penalty rating is pretty much like 6 or less. So maybe if you get into some of those 1960s and 70s and 80s ratings, maybe you get somebody that high, but not in the 2008-2009 season. Okay, so nobody has that, so we'll go to an 18. 18 is a pass. Do you have a 12? Nope, you only got a 6. So pass 32 is another pass. Loose puck. Yep, Cornwall with the hit. And of course, when I hit the hit, we hear this big collision game, but I'm playing without any sound right now. So now we have a loose puck, which automatically goes to Kunitz. We're going to make another quick line change here. Loose puck, if you've got a 6, you do not, so it's a 12. 12 is a giveaway. So Christopher Letang gives it away after the line changes. Check for a line break. Okay, so we'll slow down for a second. Break if the right wing has a break 8 or higher. So in this case, only has a breakaway of 2, not high enough. So it would have been a breakaway, or if he would have had an 8 or higher, but he doesn't, so it's just a normal pass. It's telling me to change lines. We'll make another quick line change. That's fine. All right. I wish that would just go away without me. It forced another line change, but that's okay. I mean, a lot of times in normal hockey, they're out there, 20, 30, 40 seconds, do something really quick, and then come off the ice. So I mean, it makes sense. Okay, folks, sorry about that. I had to run off for a second. Coming back here. So loose puck, if hit, 5, nope. So 31 is another pass. We have interception, if 11, no, you're not. So 19 on the left wing is a shot 1. No defense, 35 is a rebound. Shot is a save. Rebound is going to go to defensive right wing, has +3. So with the +3, Howard Kennedy outlasts Nicholas Rundstrom and is able to get the puck. Penalty check, 3 or higher, no. Pass to right defense number 7 is a giveaway. Scuderi gives the puck away. We're going to check a breakout of 10, no. Then we're just going to pass it. And we're going to do some line changes here. Pittsburgh, we're going to put 3-3 in, and for Detroit, we're going to do 2-1. And Detroit, we're actually going to adjust their forecheckers. Going up against their third line, they're hoping to... I'm sorry, wrong one. Detroit's hoping to take advantage of the third line coming out. So now we will have to look at this bottom section here. So we have if the forechecker is 0, it's not. So we can go up to the next line here. Is it 7 or higher? Yes, it is. So they're going to have a interception here. Again, you could choose either one of these. We're just going to choose Hal Gill. Nothing there, so we'll go up to this section. Forced dump if you're 2 or higher, so they force the dump in. And now we got a loose puck. And defensive center, which happens to be, let's see, Detroit had the puck, so this is the defensive center. Gets a +6, so his 9. So Jordan Stahl is able to beat out Franzen, take the puck away. Forechecker 0, nope. Interception of 8 or higher is 4, 5, 6, so no. So we look at number 30, which is another pass. Some line changes. Sure, we'll do a quick line change. We'll do 2-4, and we'll do 1-3, and Detroit will stay in 3 forecheckers, and then Pittsburgh is going to go to low physical play. 2 minutes left. They don't want a penalty, so they're going to go into low physical play. So we'll have a couple different adjustments that we'll have to keep in mind on this bottom box. So take away if 5 or higher, that is true. So he took it away. Zetterberg took it. Now we can force dump in, make him dump it in. Yes, he does. Makes him dump it in. So if the defense is, which defense, so they had the puck. So if the defense forecheck is 3, then use pass number. Defense forecheckers are 3, then use pass number. Goalie covers puck, there's face off, so it doesn't matter. Normally this would have adjusted things, but because the goalie covered up the puck, that's it. Boop, blows the whistle. So fourth line came on, got maybe a play in, maybe 30 seconds, and then they're off. So they're going to go to 1-1, and Detroit's going to go 2-2. There we go. And minute 40 left. Physical, again, Pittsburgh is going to go low physical. Detroit, they're going to go back to normal. So the only difference is now Pittsburgh is going to be low. So again, quick adjustments on how things go. Actually, you know what? We'll leave Detroit 3. They're going to try and tie this game up before the end of the second here. Let's see what happens. All right, so we got a face-off. +5. So right now it's 5 versus 5. So nobody gets the +5 because nobody's lower. So it goes to the home left defense. So home left defense. And Lindstrom is going to start the play. So defensive forechecker 0. So if Pittsburgh had 0, they do not. So ignore this. Takeaway at the center has a takeaway of 2. He does. So Malkin takes it away. We're going to do a defense physical high. Nope. Detroit is not playing high. Penalty if their center is a 7. Nope. So we're going to look at pass to center number 6. That's going to be Malkin with a shot 4. That's a pretty good shot. There's no special. There's no defense. And there's a 12 for the shot. And Malkin rips it in, puts the goal in. Right there with a minute left in the second period, and now they extend Pittsburgh's lead 3-1. All right, well, let's check out the results here. It looks like Malkin to Malkin to Malkin. So it's unassisted goal. Evgeny Malkin, unassisted at, does it give us an actual time here? Looks like it's just 11 minutes. I guess they don't have they don't break down the seconds there. So at 11-minute mark, no, that wouldn't be right. 11 minutes, that would have been 19 minutes mark. Oh, that's P1, and then there's a minute left. I got it. Okay, I got you. Let's see if it tells it over here. Here it is, 1916. Evgeny Malkin, no assists on the play. So Pittsburgh takes, I didn't mean to close it, sorry. Bring it back up. That is the scoring summary, there we go. Bring that up over, we'll put it down here, I guess, like that. We'll move this over a little bit. Move this over. Cover that up. There we go. We got this. We got this. Everything's looking good. There we go. All right. So 3-1 Pittsburgh. That was their number 1 lines versus the number 2 lines. Pittsburgh will go to 2. Detroit will go to 1. They'll stay aggressive. I think Detroit will stay aggressive for probably the rest of the game to see if they can catch up. Minute left here in the second period. Sorry. Face off. So 7 versus 8. So nobody gets a bonus. So 8 wins. Sidney Crosby. And it goes to the left wing. So left wing gets to start the play here. Matt Cook. 4 checkers, offense 0. That's not true. So interception 6 or higher, yes. So Rafalski takes it away. Detroit has the puck now. Takeaway if you have a 7. Nope, Crosby can't do it. So it's a pass of 35. So Datsuk with a great play. Again, on the great play, the assist plays, you ignore any defensive results. So he passes it to center. But again, you can't have the player that has the puck make a great play to himself. So that's why, again, there's a green and a yellow. This is the first time it's actually come up for us to show you. So instead of 26 on Datsuk, you actually look at 26 on Rafalski. Rafalski gets a shot 1. No defense on it. Shot 5. Oh, so close. If that would have been a shot 2, that would have been a goal. But a shot 1 is not, but it is a rebound. Rebound goes to the visitor left wing. And whoa, and Detroit almost is able to sneak one in here before the end of the game. We could force a dump if you're a 4. No, you're not high enough, so look at 28. 28 is a pass, and that is the end of the period. Whoa, jeez. Let's see, Pittsburgh's going to start off with line 3. Defensive pair 1, Detroit again. Pittsburgh is going to be low physical. They don't want to take any penalties to give Detroit a chance. And Detroit's definitely going to be playing 3-4 checkers. They'll just stay with their normal physical play, though. So we got us a game 3-1 here after 2 periods, and we'll go ahead and start the next section here. So straight up, nobody gets a bonus. 7 versus 6. So it goes to the left defense for a pass. 4 checkers, offensive 0. No, that's not true. So do you have a 10 or higher? You do not. So it's a pass to the left wing. Number 19 is a shot 1. Shot 1 with no defenders is a 43, which is a held. So Marc-Andre Fleury playing very cautious here in the beginning of the game. Only 20 seconds have gone by. We'll just leave these lines out there. Actually, you know what? Pittsburgh is going to bring in their second line just to play it a little bit safer. All right, face-off. So we have a 7 versus 8. Nobody gets a bonus. So Crosby gets it to the left wing. Matt Cook starts to play again. Offensive 4 checker 0. No. Defensive 7. Yes. So Rafalski and Fippola defend again. Last time we choose Rafalski. This time we'll choose Fippola. Let's see here. Force dump in if you got a 4. You do not. So it's a pass to the right wing, number 40. That's going to be a great play. Fippola's with a great pass. Over to the center, number 13. So it's a shot 4. Good chance coming up. Datsuk in the slot, comes around 1. Dekes another, shoots it. 70. Oh, wait. First, shot wide if you got a 6. Orbix tries to knock it wide. He does not. Shot number 74. 74 is a held. So again, Fleury grabs the puck and holds on. Minutes gone in the last period here. Pittsburgh's going to go to 2-1. Detroit's had their number 1 lines on the whole time, so they're going to go 2-2, and we're going to have a face-off here. So +3 So we got a 5 versus 5. Nobody gets a +3, so it goes to the visitor right defense. So Christopher Letang starts his play off. Forecheckers, offense 3. Nope. Pittsburgh is on the offense right now, so we ignore that. Takeaway, if left defense is 6. Nope. Pass 22 is a pass. Defensive forechecker 0. Nope. Dump in of 7. Nope. Pass to left wing 22 is a giveaway. Uh-oh, Kunitz with the giveaway. Could cause a breakaway. Nope, no breakaway. So Samuelson's not fast enough anyways. Change lines? Sure, we'll change lines. Pittsburgh's going to go 2-1. And Detroit is going to go 3-1. They want to have their number one defense against whenever Sidney Crosby comes out. All right, so starting off the play is defensive forecheckers 0. No. Takeaway of 2. I'm sorry, defensive forecheckers will be up here because Detroit has the puck. Takeaway if left wing is 2 or higher. Yep. So Matt Cook takes it away. Checking a penalty. Left defense, do you have a higher than 5? You do. We look at the pass to center number 6. 6 is a shot. So we're going to have a delayed penalty on Cornwall there. And now we get to complete the play here. Pass to center number 6 is a shot 3 by Crosby. No defense. 63 is not going to be good enough. 63 is held by Chris Osgood. Bleep. And the whistle blows. Cronwell. We're going to do his penalty check here. So 8 plus minor if it's a major. So that seems a little confusing, but let's just look at it. So we're going to look at his results, and it's going to be a number 8. So we're going to look at number 8. So if number 8 falls within his major category, then he would also be assessed a major and a minor. But 1 to 36 is just a minor penalty. So I believe that's how that works. So if 8 fell into his major category, then he would get a major and a minor. In this case, he's just going to get a 2-minute minor penalty of holding. Nicholas Cornwall goes in the penalty box here. 17:40 left in the third period. And we'll get to look at our first chance and actually using, we've had a couple penalties. That's the scoring. Here's the penalty summary. Actually, we've been pretty penalty free. We've had 2-minute penalties each in the first period. We had a 2-minute in the second period. But now we actually are going to be using the penalty kill and penalty power play. So Nicholas Cornwall is off. So Pittsburgh will go into penalty power play 1, and we'll try penalty kill for penalty kill number 1 for Detroit. All right, 2 minutes, and here we go. So we have a face-off of 7 here. Versus 8. So Sidney Crosby is going to win it. Left defense. So left defenseman is here, and looks like Christopher Letang is going to start the playoff here. So Detroit will just go back to normal, and Pittsburgh will go on. Actually, they're going to stay. Everybody will stay normal during a power play. It's a power play. They have built-in things for power play. So we'll just ignore this section right now. Loose puck, if the left defense hit is 6, it's not. So right defenseman number 23 is a shot 3. Shot wide, if you got a 4, you do not have a 4. He doesn't have a 2 because he's on the power kill. But he doesn't have a 4, so it's number 32. 32 is a rebound. So it's a save and a rebound. The rebound goes to the visitor left defenseman. And he's at number 12. So 12 is a shot 3 for Letang. Does he shoot it wide? No, he does not. 97 is a save and given to the right wing. So the right wing has it and starts the play here. All right, we're going to ignore that because of the power play. So force dump, if the left defense is 6 or higher, it's not. So instead of a force dump, when you're penalty killing, you will notice you will get an ice play, right? So 20 is an ice instead of a dump. So you shoot it all the way down the ice. And looks like takeaway, if right defense is 2, it's not. So left defense number 21 is a giveaway. Uh-oh. Christopher Letang with the giveaway. Breakaway, if a 10, it's not. So otherwise, we'll just use a breakaway. Otherwise, it's a pass. And notice that if they would have kept their 4 checkers at 3, it would have automatically been a breakaway. So kind of hurt themselves by going back to normal. But that's interesting that would have come up. So it would have been a breakaway for Daniel Cleary. But unfortunately, they switched back to 2 forecheckers and medium physical play. So no breakaway, so we'll start a new play here. We're going to be checking the penalty, actually, on the right wing. Are you 2 or higher? You are a 2 or higher. So now we have to look and see what's going on. Number 11. Number 11 is a pass situation. So I believe it's only a delay if you do shooting and icing, or shooting, or the AST result. I don't believe you continue the play on a pass. I could be wrong. I guess we could look. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and bring this episode to a close. I'll look in between episodes to see if you continue it on a pass or result, or if it's just a shot and an AST result. We'll come back in the next episode and find out if Pittsburgh's going to be in trouble here with a man in the penalty box. And we'll see you in the next episode, folks. Thanks for watching.